I put my lifetime in between the paper's lines. Real hip hop.
Yo, what's good? How's everybody doing? Feeling great? Father's Day weekend, or is it Juneteenth weekend?
It's both.
You
both
sure?
of them. Both of them.
You sure?
I don't know. I told you. I told you last week that Father's Day was gonna be fucked. Like it was gonna get overlooked, overshadowed by. But you know what? For it to be overshadowed by Juneteenth, that's perfectly fine.
Nope. I'm just gonna say this right now.
We're fucked.
I don't like this shit, Mike.
What is it that you don't like exactly?
It's always something around Father's Day, fam.
Always. It always is. It
Always something. Look, I get it. Juneteenth. I'm not one of those Johnny come latelys when it comes to Juneteenth. I've known about Juneteenth for about 10 years now.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
because I saw a lot of it. Look, it was so dope. First of all, happy post Juneteenth day.
Juneteenth weekend, fuck it.
Juneteenth weekend, excuse me. It was dope to see a lot of the Juneteenth shirts. The Black excellence. We were out here, pumping the fists and having barbecues and.
It was barbecues?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw barbecues. Look, yesterday on 25th in Washington. It went up yesterday on 25th in Washington. In Bellwood. In Bellwood on 25th in Washington, where the McDonald's is on the corner, and then the strip mall area. Like, so there's been so many stores in that strip mall area.
Yeah.
So they had like 500 cars deep. Everybody was out there chilling. Like, it was dope. I wasn't there. I seen video. It was dope though. A lot of people out here doing their thing with the Juneteenth. Y'all celebrating. Everybody's. That's.
I'm just upset because barbecue. Like.
Yeah, it was like I saw barbecue. People was hitting the grill. People was hitting the grill.
Mike, I'm telling you, like, I ain't never fiend for barbecue before.
So you're not You're not in a position to barbecue, right? Like the place that you.
Yeah. At this point in time, what they sent us an email yesterday. They sent us an email yesterday saying that starting next Tuesday, but you got to schedule it, so you just can't go down there and crack open the grill. You got to schedule it.
So your place has the grill that's already like down. They have like grills that's already like in the. Okay. My mom used to stay in a condo like that. They had a grill, but they're not using them. Them grills is not.
Nah, shit. Ours is lit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk shit about my grill.
Do you got to share the grill though?
I mean, yeah, you got to share the grill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But in this case, so the good thing about I've seen about our apartment complex is that, like, if one person's down there, like, they get in and get out. But if it's a party going on, come through. Have a ball. You want something? So I mean, that part of it, I ain't like, either you trying to get in or out or it's a party going on. And a lot of times the complex is throwing a party. So you're going to get it in regardless. It's just that I am missing the shit that I like to eat for barbecue.
Yeah.
Like, I've not had a tip link combination in 5 years.
I think it's safe to come home, bang, a little bit if you want to come home, bro.
Yeah, like, I ain't had no rib tips in 5 years.
You have a couple more holidays this year that you could possibly slide to the crib. You got 4th of July. Are we celebrating 4th of July? Are we like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I mean, it's a day off.
It's definitely a day off.
But
no, actually, it's definitely a day off, and then because it falls on Saturday. So if you work for one of those companies, that
so Friday,
you get Friday off.
Friday, we're off. I don't know. Okay. Let me. But
what I'm saying is that you still have possible opportunities. You still have opportunities to come to this crib.
I mean, yeah, I probably
got Labor Day as well.
I might be at the crib sooner than that. It depends on what's going on. It depends on what happened. I might be at the crib soon to that. I'm trying to make some shit happen.
Okay.
With that being said, however, like, I miss that shit, Mike. I miss food like that. And like when things about Juneteenth started to flourish, to get bigger, all that shit, I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I miss it.
But you said you've known about Juneteenth for a great amount of time. But there was a lot of people out there that I saw it and it was like, man, this is the I've never seen that energy on Juneteenth prior, which is fine.
Yeah, look. I'm not shocked or surprised if anybody were to not know about Juneteenth before now. Not gonna be one of those people that be like, oh shit, you don't know our heritage, nigga. Like, no, I'm not gonna be one of those people. It's a couple of reasons why I'm not gonna be one of those people. All right. Reason number one is that they don't teach that shit in school. They ain't teach that shit in school. I don't know about anybody else, but the first time that I heard Juneteenth was not in school. The other part of it is that it's really a Southern holiday, really like Texas, Louisiana, because, I mean, of course, the last slaves were in Texas.
Yeah.
Galveston is where, the general came through and basically was like, damn, still slaves around this bitch? Oh, nah. Y'all good, man. Y'all free. Let me write this shit up. Damn, y'all. So y'all been working for 2 years. Didn't know about the Emancipation Proclamation. None of that shit, huh? God damn. Y'all good?
Y'all straight?
Y'all straight?
You know what I'm saying? I need to get out of here.
Now y'all free, but I mean, y'all probably want to holler at your homie, like holler at me, y'all free, but because that's the other part that people don't talk about. Like, them niggas got freed, but it was like, you got to ask them niggas for a job now. In some cases. Like, oh, shit. Well, we ain't getting no whooping.
Can we get some work?
We get some work.
What you need us to do?
Right. You need us to stick around. So, and then they came every year. I think those former slaves came back the next year, excuse me. And they commemorated the day. Now, what I didn't know, here's what I didn't know. Like, speaking of Juneteenth, right? The 8th of August is something that I learned yesterday. This is similar to Juneteenth. And it thanks to Sports Center for giving me this bit of information. I forgot who was talking, but they was talking about Juneteenth, and they was like, well, we didn't necessarily celebrate Juneteenth, but we celebrated the 8th of August. So just to give you some history on that, in Paducah, Kentucky, they commemorate the 8th of August. African Americans in Paducah have traditionally observed this day as a celebration of their ancestors from slavery. Even before the guns fell silent at the end of the Civil War, freedmen and free women began to set annual days of celebration to remember their deliverance from bondage. Most of these celebrations featured a speech by a notable personality from the community. In this case right here, Paducah emancipation is different. According to the August 8th, 1905 edition of the Paducah Daily News Democrat, that day was chosen because it was when slaves in Santo Domingo earned their freedom.
Okay.
Haiti, if you guys don't know, Haiti was the first black republic established in the Western Hemisphere after slave uprising. They got it in. The French was like, all right, we out. We out. Bet. Boom. So they do their day according to when Haiti got down on niggas. So I didn't know that Paducah had a day like that, something like that was celebrated. So that's dope.
Okay.
And they still celebrate the 8th of August. I mean, when you think of, I don't think of black people when I hear Paducah, Kentucky.
Absolutely not.
So, hey.
Absolutely not.
So to hear about that date and why they celebrate it, I was just like, yo, that's dope. So I'm not about to, I don't want nobody in Kentucky to be like, oh, y'all niggas just found out about the 8th of August. Like, nah. Like, nah, people find out certain things, especially when it's not taught. And like I said, like it was really Texas and Louisiana that I first heard of people celebrating it. Now, when I went to I was in college for a couple of years, right? I had a class that was history before 1865.
Yeah.
I was killing in that motherfucking class too. Like I stopped going to class for 2 weeks. And
I think you said, you talked about this.
Stopped going to class for 2 weeks.
Nigga had an A++, so he was. you can afford to take 2 weeks off and still come out with a A-. So,
yeah,
okay,
like, I'll be back. I'm not coming
true.
back. So I love history, Jack. Like I fuck with history heavy. So when I first heard about Juneteenth, I didn't even hear about it during that time when I was in college, 2002. I had that class, and then but it was history before 1865. I heard about it by chance. Somebody, I think it was on social media, was talking about some Juneteenth. Why black people don't celebrate Juneteenth? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I was like, oh, I knew the story, but I didn't know it was a day attached to it.
Right.
Because, I learned about how slaves, like some people didn't know slavery was over. I just didn't know niggas was like, all right, we're celebrating this specific day. And that's when I was like, all right, cool. I never tripped over it because we're in Illinois. It's the North. Not only that, I ain't know nobody coming from Texas coming up here and being like, hey, shit, Juneteenth though. But I think it was like 5-6 years ago where I started really going, should we be celebrating this? And I think working for a black company helps because that's when I started working for Radio 1. And I shout out to Merk. Shout out to Merk Murphy. He was really the first person that I saw say, fuck the 4th. Now, I'm saying I get what you're saying, but I'm going to take this day off. But he was, but I want to shout out Merk because Merk was the first person that I remember seeing like, so we still celebrating this bullshit? Yeah. And then I started seeing more and more people on my social media. I don't know about anybody else.
I definitely started to see more of that as well. Like, man, fuck the 4th of July, nigga. Juneteenth is what we need to be celebrating. I definitely seen a lot of traction on that for like the past couple years.
So, and then now we're here where we are right now. So the only thing I will say, right? The only thing I will say to the 4th of July is I never seen a nigga celebrating Independence Day. I've only seen niggas celebrate the 4th of July. Here's what I'm saying. We've popped firecrackers. We eat barbecue. We play music. There's no nigga inside of this party saying, hold up, wait a minute. I think we need to say the Pledge of Allegiance before we eat this barbecue to celebrate America.
Oh my God.
I've never heard that shit.
Never.
I've only heard niggas say, shit, you coming over to the crib for the 4th?
For the 4th? Happy 4th.
That's it. I ain't never. If you have, you're around some weird niggas. Cause I ain't never.
Niggas ain't coming up to you sending that Happy Independence Day text? Happy Independence Day?
Nah, you're not. That text blast ain't going out, fam. Hey man, I just want to let you know, man. Happy Independence Day, fam.
Day.
Remember what happened in 1776?
Nigga stupid.
Remember? Shit, we made it. Shout the Crispus Attucks. I've never heard a nigga say shout the Crispus Attucks, except on like spoofs and shit. Yeah. I've never. I mean, even though Crispus Attucks kind of helped start this shit off. Yeah. I've never heard of anybody being like, "We gotta do this shit for Frederick Douglass, my G." Have you?
Only thing I be saying, niggas be saying Happy Independence Day. They be like, man, the only Independence Day we honor is the Will Smith movie and shit. That's what
I ain't never heard of that shit.
Niggas be saying that.
Gee, I ain't never. And I know we got off track real quick. Some Dude Pod, episode 46. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download from the What Digital home. Some Dude Pod home of what? The home of What Digital. The What Digital home of Some Dude Pod. Shouts out to Will Smith.
And Vivica.
You know what I'm saying? Will Smith died, though, in Independence. He died before Independence Day, too. If you looked at the website, they had a website for Independence Day when they re-released it, and they had the breakdown of what happened between 1 and 2. And since Will Smith said, nah, I ain't going to be in that shit, they killed him off, and they explained how they killed him off. Like, it was some type of training or whatever that this nigga died and shit between the shit. And, like, he has a national day. Yeah. So he has a national day. So Will Smith died, but his son, along with some other people, went and saved the day. I watched Independence Day 2.
I didn't see the second.
I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. Okay. I thought it wasn't good, but I've seen worse. But like all of the aliens were supposed to come back. Basically, like, oh shit, it was like a distress signal. And then the aliens was like, oh shit, them niggas in trouble. But it was gonna take them 20 years to get to us. But by then, now we got iPhones and shit. We got whole new building of technology and shit. And Jeff Goldblum ass was like, told y'all them niggas was coming back. So then, like, they had to fight them niggas. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's not as dramatic as the first one. So, but yeah, watch that shit. Get a laugh in. I don't give a fuck. I liked it. What I watched don't make you. So, but yeah. So yeah, but anyway, make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download. If you're on Apple Podcasts, make sure you not only rate us, but tell us what you like about the podcast, what you hate about the podcast. All right, don't just give us all 5s because we cool and shit. No, let us know. Like, bang, fucked up. If you give us 5 and say you still fucked up, I'm cool with it. But yeah, go ahead, do that, rate, like, subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend too. And we got a special announcement coming at the end of this podcast. So I'm not gonna jump down on people that don't know about Juneteenth because it's a Texas holiday. Unless you're in Texas, you really ain't throwing out the flags. But I did love what I see. I'm gonna tell you what I hated though. Mm-hmm. And I said this like either last podcast or 2 podcasts ago, where this shit is starting to feel like a fad to me. Mm-hmm. I liked seeing what I saw from my people celebrating. Mm-hmm. That shit was dope. Mm-hmm. I hated the fact that I didn't have an off day and I work for a black company, but you know what? It is what it is. Maybe next year. What I hated though is that, but here's why I'm cool with what they did. Mm-hmm. They didn't jump on and be like, all right, we giving y'all the day off because everybody else is doing it. Because these companies, I just didn't like the fact that these companies was giving people days off. Not saying this shit from a hating standpoint. Right. That's the part of the shit that, man, this shit feel like a fad to me. Mm-hmm. That's where that part comes in. Because, like Nike, all of a sudden this shit happens. Oh, we giving people the day off. Juneteenth is going to be it's going to be a holiday for us. No, nigga, continue working. Half y'all motherfuckers is working from home. Yep. And ain't working on a Friday. Let's be real.
Like no shoe stores are open right now.
Yeah, the fuck is you like?
Y'all ain't doing really nobody any favors.
Nigga, the work from home on a Friday.
Sweet.
is sweet and light. Monday through Thursday be stressful. That Friday though, you be mad when motherfuckers call meetings and shit. Like you be like, what the fuck is we meeting for this shit? It's Friday and we working from home. Take off, nigga. Like go get a Mai Tai, fam. What the fuck is we talking about here? Like that's the shit. Where that's the time where niggas is like, man, get the fuck out of here, fam. What? You serious? You serious? We working on what? Oh, but no. I was upset. Cause like all of a sudden all these companies talking about now they taking Juneteenth seriously. It was a fucking whole episode of this shit on fucking Blackish.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't say that shit then. Now all of a sudden this shit happened, and now it's let's give him the day off. All right, cool. All right. Work.
Companies trying to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, trying to jump on this "we love you" niggas bandwagon. Hey man, look, I get it. Shouts out to my company for not doing it, trying to just tag along to them shit. Now, what I will say is have an honest conversation about the shit. Don't just be like, we out. Don't just dismiss people's shit. Let's just have an honest conversation about Juneteenth. From a radio standpoint, we shouldn't be taking this day off anyway. It's radio. We got work to do. But I think I would say for us, and that's I'm just gonna pat my own self on the back because I think me and my team did a great job at spotlighting, Juneteenth on our sites and everything. Yeah. I just think from there, like honest conversations really just need to be had about the holiday and what it means, and people just need to. What I also don't want is for people to find, like, especially you white folks, I don't want this to be a way for you guys to believe that you can just shut the fuck up. We gave you guys Juneteenth. What more do you want?
Ooh, white people better not say that.
Man,
I
look.
better not ever hear a white person say that shit.
Hey,
I be scrolling through comments and shit too, like on people's posts. Like it's so many. Man, it wouldn't shock me if I do see it because there's so many ignorant, racist white people out there, and I know it's people thinking that. Yeah. I know the white people thinking it, but don't say that shit out loud.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
Don't say that out loud.
But you goddamn right they was thinking that shit. You fucking right they was thinking that shit. But again, I'm gonna say this again. Like Donald Trump said some ignorant ass shit. He said that, I made this bitch popular. And you know what? I wasn't even mad at him saying it.
He said Juneteenth. He said he made Juneteenth popular. Yes. He said this on what? Twitter?
He said this shit. No, I was doing an interview.
Oh, okay.
Here's why I'm not mad at him. Here's why I'm not mad at Donald J. Trump on that. I don't think if he would have announced that he was doing that, because they're doing it tonight. The rally is tonight. It was supposed to be yesterday on Juneteenth. If he wouldn't have put that shit, I don't think half of the motherfuckers would have went hard for Juneteenth as they did. I'm sorry. That's just being skeptical bang here. I don't think a lot of motherfuckers would have went as hard as they did on Juneteenth if this motherfucker didn't come out and say, you know what? I'm going to do a rally on Juneteenth. I'm sorry. I don't. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't think that people would have went that hard for Juneteenth if he didn't come out and say what he said. Now, with that being said, he said it. And look, if it is true, right? Let's just say, for instance, it is true, right? It ain't gonna be like that no more. I think by next year it's gonna be it's gonna be a federal holiday. I think by next year, Juneteenth is gonna be a federal holiday. We're gonna be off anyway. It's gonna be barbecues all day long. It's gonna be our 4th of July. I just want to make sure. I just hope that people, they take into account what the day means, and then also don't be on that extra shit. Right? Don't be the person. I'm saying all this shit, and I'm about to tell y'all. Just again, don't be the person that's like, man, y'all just started celebrating this shit. Don't be that guy. Don't be the person that's just like, man, now y'all niggas want to be pro-black. Don't be that person. With that being said, don't be that person that all of a sudden that we got 5 pillars to Juneteenth.
Yeah.
We gotta light candles.
Yeah.
And we gotta do the McDonald's hymn.
It's Juneteenth. Look, if they put that shit on the calendar, if that actually be like a paid holiday off, oh my God.
Oh, it's gonna be a paid holiday by next year.
Yeah, by next year.
If this shit's true, what they on right now, yeah, it's gonna be a paid holiday next year.
Okay.
If we keep this up, if the pressure keeps up, yes, Mike, we're gonna have June 19th off every year.
Okay.
It's going to be observed on June 18th or 17th or 20th. Like that motherfucker's gonna be off.
Okay.
Then when you think, how many federal holidays we got? We only got one. That's Martin Luther King. So it's time for another one.
Time for another. I'm with it.
Time for another one. Ain't nothing wrong with having another one at this time. Like, yo, black holiday time. So shit, is Martin Luther King birthday. What's next? Juneteenth. Hey. And then you got one in the winter. Shouts out to Landon. He crying.
Landon making his appearance.
Just Juneteenth appearance. You have, the one in the winter. And you got one in the summer.
Yep.
Hey, let's go ahead and get it, man. Let's go ahead and get it.
I'm with it. People celebrated different ways. Like I told you, bang, it was barbecues yesterday. People was in the parking lots with their cars having a party. People was on IG. We was on IG. We had a versus battle yesterday.
How was it?
I didn't watch it.
You put it in the group?
I put it in the group for people to watch it if they wanted to watch it. I was in and out of I was in
the
and out.
lightest one, Mike.
I watched the recap with Swiss and Timberland, and they even acknowledged that it was the lightest one.
It was the lightest one.
Now, was it the lightest one because like they were able to watch it on Apple Music?
No, nigga. If them niggas said if them niggas told you it was the lightest one, that means both platforms combined.
Ain't nobody trying to see no goddamn piano battle, bro. It's not on a Friday night, bro.
So okay. I'm glad that you said that. Mike. So I'm just gonna ask a question here. I'm gonna ask a question on this conversation. We're gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
Was that battle like that last night because people are outside now?
People were outside, man. If they would have did that shit on Monday night, this upcoming Monday night, they would have had 300,000, 400,000 in there. Easy. Bro, Juneteenth, first of all, Juneteenth, people outside.
Now it's because it's Juneteenth.
That's what niggas is gonna say. That's
Juneteenth, nigga, we outside.
That's what niggas is gonna say.
That's what we at with it.
I wasn't interested in the battle one way or another. I wasn't outside for Juneteenth.
That's what we at with it, Mike. Man, it's Juneteenth. We outside.
It's Juneteenth. Niggas out. First of all, niggas is outside. It's Friday.
Mike, that's where we at.
Juneteenth can't fall on a Friday. You know how niggas is. You know how
that's
niggas
where
roll.
we at, Mike. Like, yo,
holidays.
Niggas is outside,
holidays can't fall on Friday. Niggas is outside.
This nigga Mike said, we outside. It's Juneteenth. Fuck you talking about, man.
But I think it was bad timing. I think it was just bad timing.
I think it's a combination of both.
It's a combination of bad timing, and I'm not interested in that battle.
But here's bad timing. Like, I think we're at a point where we can ask is versus over.
Are we not interested in verses anymore?
Here's why. We outside. Like, we was inside. We was stuck in the crib.
It was definitely a thing where the excitement had built up because we had entertainment still.
We ain't had no motherfucking entertainment. Now we do.
Niggas can go outside now, so versus is done.
Outside. So is it done? I don't know. I think, and see the other part of it now, the what makes versus good. What makes it good is that you can look at this shit from your phone.
Right. And you can go back and watch it.
Yeah, you
whenever.
Go back. Yeah, but the anticipation part, like, I won't say who the person was, because they're kind of close to the situation. But they asked me, like, were these two in a versus battle? Like, would it resonate? And I said for a certain crowd, yeah, not for the younger crowd. But we also got to be mindful that the gospel crowd came out for not John P. Key, but for Kirk Franklin and Fred Hammond.
They had 500,000.
They had 500,000 at one point. I don't think this motherfucker cracked 200.
It didn't. I think I told you I went in and out a couple times, and each time I went in, it's John Legend was playing the piano. And Alicia Keys was up singing. So it's kind of like John Legend was playing her songs on the piano and she was singing. It turned into like a collaboration thing. It wasn't even like a battle. But I think they reached like 133K. That's the highest I saw. Now, but you know that like they like to do like the interactions and shit too. They like to involve the interactions on social media.
And I'm not going to, don't say nothing about that. That's part of my job. It's part of my job, all right? Especially when shit don't go real. Yeah. And how them interactions go. Oh, it was a lot of people that was talking about shit. All right, cool. It was a success. All right. Like, I'm not mad at John Legend versus Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the battle, bro, but battle the Friday night.
I'm just thinking that I'm just throwing it out there. I just think that because of where we're at right now, things are starting to open up. That shit, you gotta do that shit on because then here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about things opening up. If things opening up, that means your job is gonna be opening up soon too. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go on social media to be like, oh, let me go look at this episode of Versus.
They gotta do that shit on a Tuesday night, bro.
No, shit, niggas be at work, Mike.
I mean, people working morning shift people for the morning shift people.
Motherfuckers
be at work on Instagram. If I was at work and I had access to Instagram, I would watch it.
But you got to look at the amount of people. Everybody ain't gonna be able to do that, and they ain't gonna want to do that shit. Let's keep it a buck.
I agree with you, but I disagree with you. I think it was just bad timing on that.
I
think if they get another one popping, I think it'll be if we get the battles that we're asking for.
But that's the other part too, Mike. The battles that we asking for, nigga, they gotta say yeah to the shit.
Yeah. But Swiss and Timbaland, they be getting these niggas on IG Live after all these battles, like, yeah, King, we want you on this shit. And then these niggas be like, yo, let's set it up. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah.
Them niggas be bullshitting for the goddamn.
That's
the equivalent of, man, let's work. Come on, man.
Bun B called out 8Ball and MJG. Why we ain't got that shit yet? Like, these niggas calling each other out. Like, set it up.
Nigga. But nigga, do you see the last couple of battles, the last 4 battles, these niggas was in the same room.
That's what they trying to do. They trying to get it to where they in the same room. That make it even doper, though.
Yes, but them niggas got to agree to all that shit.
Come on, bro. It's just an IG battle where you playing like a minute and a half of songs. It ain't that deep.
You keep saying that it ain't that deep. It ain't, nigga. Create content on the daily like I do.
Man.
That shit is deep, nigga. That's scheduling conflicts and everything.
Well, I agree with you to that point, but it's like, nigga, stop calling niggas out then, bro, if y'all ain't gonna be about that action. Because y'all know what it is. Y'all know what y'all gotta go through to get it done.
Mike,
so
shit's dead, fam.
Versus done?
I think the shit's dead. I think the shit dead at its present time, like as it's presented. Right now, I think that shit's dead. That's why the Apple TV look. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all niggas
but that's all the Apple TV. I'm like,
wait a minute. You wanna know what I thought? Just keep it funky.
Yeah.
I said, oh, on Juneteenth, y'all go to Apple TV.
Ooh, you stupid.
Y'all go to Apple and not
Tidal.
Don't Alicia Keys got a little something with Tidal too? Like nigga, she was one of the first one of the first people with Jay on this shit. I was like, hey.
I was just about to say, like, is Tidal servers not good enough? I'm about to say, niggas whole live streams of concerts. Goddamn it.
Yes, the fuck they are.
I'm pretty sure they could have got that set up on Tidal.
All I was thinking was,
yeah.
On Juneteenth, y'all go to Tidal instead of Apple? I mean, Apple instead of Tidal?
And then Swiss and Timbaland was preaching that, yeah, we 100% black owned.
Yeah.
But y'all went straight to
the white man.
Ooh,
yeah, Nah, get that money, fam. Get that money, man. I feel you. Ebro over there. So, maybe.
Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one Mike?
I don't know, fam. On this one, I don't know what the fuck it is. All I know is I was like, damn, why on Juneteenth though? Okay, feel you. But hey, who am I?
Who are we to judge?
All I'm saying is that shit was light last night, fam. And
it was definitely light.
I think that the way that it is constructed right now, the way that it's presented, I think slowly but surely, the shit is dead. The shit is a wrap. The shit is a wash.
And I think it's obvious that they do want to get both artists. I think it works better when both artists are in the room together because we had it works that way because clearly they had Kirk and Fred in the same room together. They had Beanie Man and what's the other Jamaican guy named?
Bounty Killer.
Bounty Killer. They were in the same room together. So it seems to work better that way. So, but I can see where, setting it up, like
works.
Get these guys to fly across the country or whatever to get in the studio or wherever it is together to do it.
It works that way. It works that way just off of sound alone.
But yeah,
you ain't got to worry about all that extra shit. People not taking care of and doing what they're supposed to do and all of that shit. So yeah, it makes sense for a motherfucker to be in the same ring. Period. Mm-hmm. It's just that, as you had said, like I understand that people want to get these battles and shit, but motherfuckers gotta agree to that shit. Motherfuckers gotta want to do all of that shit. And I think there's a lot of people talking. I think there's a lot of people on there like, oh man, yeah, but yeah, let's do it. But I think that the shine is not there no more on Versus.
They have reached their peak.
I think they reached their peak from where they from now, from where they are. You know what I'm saying, with Instagram and all of that shit. So yeah, I get it.
I could have used a couple more of the battles, but I mean, I understand. Like I get it. I mean, we back outside. Niggas ain't trying to, get on IG Live and watch it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
I don't know. We that's not the form of entertainment we need now since outside is open.
Yeah, outside is open, fam. I'm not going outside. I mean, I'm not staying inside to look at you niggas. Play the piano too. Like, even what you said, the playing piano shit. I'm not.
I was already turned off from that battle as soon as I saw the matchup. Like even on a Monday, I would have been in and out on that one. I wouldn't have watched that one in full. That's not the one I would have been intrigued on. So nonetheless, but then they just lost a couple hundred more thousand people just for having it on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Especially on Juneteenth.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, I get it.
But we'll see though. I don't know. I could use a couple more battles, but we'll see how that plays out. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, look, the Bone 3-6 Mafia shit.
Right, we still ain't got that yet. That hasn't happened.
That haven't happened yet. What else?
Those are the ones that actually Swiss and Timberland actually talked about and said, yeah, those are gonna happen. We just postponing it. We waiting on the paperwork to get signed and all of that. That was, and then we never got Alchemist versus Havoc. We didn't get that one either. I think the producer, that was like the last of the producer talk.
Man, look, that Alchemist Happy battle is gonna get 100K or less.
Oh, but I think those are the only other ones that we actually, and then we pretty much just saw Bun B call out 8 Ball and MJG for the UGK versus 8 Ball and MJG battle. We really didn't, that wasn't like set in stone.
So Mike, so 150K looking at UGK versus.
You said what?
100K looking at UGK versus.
But UGK versus 8 Ball and MJG.
8 Ball and MJG.
100K. I think they could get 100K in the building. Nah, I'm lying. Nah, they could probably give out 60, 75,000 in there maybe. But it ain't always got to be about the views. Where they set the platform. They set the standard. Okay, I'll take that back. I'll reverse that. They set the standard. They set the standard.
It's fucking standard, nigga. That's money. That's ratings. That's like putting on a TV show and talking about some. Hey man, it ain't all about the ratings, nigga. What?
But you already know what you getting when you set up that battle, though. You know who they reach out to,
Mike,
who their fan base is. These niggas.
Mike, come on, fam. Let's stop thinking it's fans here.
Well, they need to not enter. All right, man.
You have two very popular artists who could barely crack 150 views.
It was the timing.
And they're mainstream. So if the timing for that is bad, wait till you get the UGK versus A-Ball and MJG.
I'm just speaking out loud for the battles that were like spoken into existence. I'm not necessarily interested in a UGK A-Ball and MJG battle either. Like I would watch it, but that ain't like one of the first ones I would ask for.
Well, let me rephrase that. I would like to see it for the Southern music culture. Mm-hmm. Let me say this. I get tired of motherfuckers always bringing up Outkast. Mm-hmm. And only Atlanta artists when they bring up people from the South.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's been great groups not from Atlanta like UGK, like A-Ball, MJG, and others who have shined and have some regional hits, some national hits. No 3-6 Mafia, Bone. Yeah. I think Bone, I give people shit about Bone, you know, because I'm not a biggest fan of everything starting with Art of War on down. I believe, I hate to say it, but I believe they got corny. I believe that they started to deviate from their fan base.
Yeah.
Well, their core fan base when they start seeing a lot of white people in the crowd. Mm-hmm. I will say that because their music changed. Like I'm sorry, their music changed. It started to get a little bit corny and shit. They still gave you certain shit, but I think they saw white people in the crowd and was like, shit, we gotta like the Thuggish Ruggish Bones and left.
Yeah.
But if you say who had a 2-project run, won't say album because their first project is considered an EP.
Yeah.
If you were to say like who had it, Bone, Creeping on the Come Up,
yeah,
and E1990 Eternal,
woo, oh yeah,
woo, like yeah, you can't front on that, you know. And then you got 3-6 Mafia. Man. Can't beat that. Like, but that's a core. Like, your core is going to be there. Niggas like us who like their music is going to be there. Core people going to be. It's not going to be a lot of niggas is going to be there talking about small shit, man. Did you hear? Oh, they're battling? Oh, I got to go to Instagram Live. Like, you going to get some niggas in the South that's going to be in a box Chevy like, hey, man, put on that IG. But that's about it, Mike. Like, and that's the thing right there that I'm like, ugh.
And Swiss and Timbo, they can't seem to seal the deal on the bigger artists like Snoop and LL and Ice Cube and all that shit like that. Because these are the guys.
Because them niggas be talking.
Mm-hmm. They can't seal the deal on them.
Them niggas be talking. Niggas be talking. Niggas be talking. Niggas be talking. They don't want to battle. 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 Yeah, them niggas just be talking shit, fam. They like it's a talking point. It's like, oh yeah, I love to do whoever put me up against somebody. Yeah, now that shit's waning. Now let's move on to something else. Juneteenth. Hey, It is what it is, Mike. I mean, we don't control it. We don't control how people think. But when I saw that shit, and also knowing that John Legend was on fucking Good Morning America yesterday, the white people didn't even come through, really. That's why I'm like, oh, shit. A lot of people didn't slide through for this one, Jack.
Yeah, it's okay.
So that's, look.
If we don't get verses again, I'm cool.
Oh, we gonna get verses.
I would like to see.
Let me tell you, Mike. Here's what I don't want you to go in the direction that you're about to go. I don't want you to go there because we still gonna get verses, and I think sooner rather than later they're gonna get a nice little TV deal, and they're gonna have a little show out of this. It's gonna be similar to like how like LL Cool J, LL Cool J do the shit.
Yeah.
With John Legend's wife, Chrissy Teigen. That shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit, and it's seeing celebrities. It's seeing celebrities do, the fucking shit. They be doing the motherfucking.
Oh, you talking about the Masked Singer?
Yeah, not the Masked Singer, but the Masked Singer's another one. The one they be lip syncing against each other and shit.
Lip sync battle.
Yeah, lip sync battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the shit, it's a place for that, and I think just like anything, another thing that's gonna happen, and it happen is when that does happen, niggas gonna be like, oh man, y'all sold out. Then niggas who stop watching gonna be mad. Fuck out of here, man. It always happen, man. Fuck out of here, man. Nah, you good. Let them niggas get their bread, and let niggas do their thing. That's what's gonna happen. But how we look at this shit right now, nah, man. I think that shit's a wash, fam.
Okay, I can see. I understand. Like I was saying, if we don't get it on IG anymore, and maybe they take it to another platform, I'm perfectly okay with that as well. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna be in tune, depending on the battles, of course. But
depending on the battles, goddamn.
Depending on the battles. Alicia, John Legend didn't reel me in at all.
Yeah.
That one.
The biggest thing that happened this weekend, this week, I would say, is pseudo diss songs. Pseudo diss songs is what I would call them. Reason why I would call them pseudo diss songs is because, in my opinion, they're really not diss songs. They're social commentary. They're conversations between people that really could just pick up the phone. So, No Name Gypsy, or No Name as she's known by, and I was surprised that a lot of people from the crib I won't say I was surprised. I was disappointed that.
Why were you disappointed?
I was disappointed that people from the crib didn't know she was because she's from the crib.
And I remember when we potted about this.
Yeah.
When we potted about this, and I told you, I said I was unfamiliar with her as well. Mm-hmm. At the time, I think we were talking about it because she said, who made the comments? The Summer Walker had made the comments about the fans, about people, the white people in the fan. Like, she don't make music for white people, but the people that be in the fan. Yep. I think No Name said the same thing, right? And she said something up to that similarity. And I told you, I said I wasn't aware of Shorty, and you had kind of like schooled me on her and shit like that. So, yeah, I've seen other people too, though, babe. I don't think I was necessarily surprised.
I was honestly disappointed. I was disappointed because it's somebody from the crib.
Okay.
And at least like somebody from the crib, and she moves around. Like,
I was unaware of Shorty.
Yeah, like what I mean. Spin Magazine said that she had one of the best albums of the year a couple of years ago. Like, she moves around. Now, Chinchilla Shamika, she had me rolling because her and Law Beats was talking on my Facebook page, and Law was like, "Man, who is Shorty?" And she was like, "Man, she was chancing them." And that's how I even said it. Like, she be with chancing them. So like and she's been on TV. She was on Jimmy Fallon. Her, Shmino, and Saba supposed to be forming a little group too. Like, motherfuckers been moving.
Okay.
Been on TV and everything, but
Shorty just never crossed my radar.
I mean, that's cool, but she paraphrasing the tweet, basically was just talking about how some of your favorite rappers out here, are silent, not even putting up a tweet. Well, all of these things is going on. So J. Cole J. Cole, which I have a hot take for y'all about J. Cole today. We're gonna have an honest conversation about J. Cole today. And before wait a minute, before you say, oh my God, just know I am a fan of Jermaine Cole.
I observed you on social media. Hey, Bang! I observed you on social media this past week, and I'm gonna address it. I saw what you was doing. I saw what you was doing.
And what I'm going to say is mostly about J. Cole's stans, not his fans, not about Jermaine Cole. But we are gonna have a honest conversation about Jermaine Cole. But just know that comment that I put was about his stans and not his fans or Jermaine Cole. But Jermaine Cole comes out with a song called Snow on the Bluff where he seems to address No Name's tweet about some of your favorite artists being silent. Let me go to Genius right now and read some of those words. All right, get some of these lyrics down because these are important.
Before you even get, while you do that, I'm just gonna say, I listened to the song. Before we even break down the record and what the fuck is actually going on right now, I just want to say J. Cole is very good at rapping. All right, go ahead.
You say what?
J. Cole is very good at rapping. Go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
That's just a first analysis of the record before we break down what's actually going on. Right?
Hey, niggas be thinking I'm deep, intelligent, fooled by my college degree. My IQ is average, and there's a young lady out there. She's way smarter than me. Mm-hmm. I scrolled through her timeline in these wild times, and I started to read. Bars. She's mad at these crackers. She's mad at these capitalists and mad at the murder police. That's No Name, ladies and gentlemen.
Bars.
She was mad. She mad at my niggas. She mad at our ignorance. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She mad at the celebrities. Low key, I be thinking she's talking about me.
Bars.
Now, I ain't no dummy to think I'm above criticism, whatever, When I see something valid, I listen. But shit is something about the queen tone that's bothering me. She strikes me something. That right there, Cole fucked up right there.
Say the bar again.
He fucked up when he said, but shit is something about the queen tone that's bothering me.
Okay. That's where he fucked up with who?
That's part one of where he fucks up here.
Okay.
And I don't think he was dissing her at all. I don't think this is a diss song. I don't think he was lashing out at her. I also think that niggas have had this conversation with women thousands of times, and because of the way we say these things, it comes off bad.
All right, cool. So it wasn't actually what he said. It's kind of like how he said
No, it is what he said too.
Okay.
It's something about Queen's tone that's bothering me. Nigga, you were quiet. You ain't said shit. And I'm going to use this line at the end of this where it encapsulates how he fucked up.
But wasn't J. Cole out there marching?
Fuck a march. I'm going to say this now. Fuck a march. Nobody wants to see a rapper marching. They want to see you use your platform to speak on shit. They don't want to just see you march. That's why I got a big ass hot take for this shit. They don't want to just see a motherfucker march. Nigga, I'm marching. That's my platform. I'm popped. I ain't got nobody to go out. Like, this is our platform. This is our platform to say whatever the fuck we want. Nigga, your platform is not heck no, we won't go. Your platform is to get your motherfucker on this mic and use it. Mm-hmm. James Brown, after Martin Luther King died, could have left the stage and not did shit. That nigga used his fucking platform and calmed the shit down and said to us to say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. That nigga didn't march because him marching will probably do more harm than good. Why? Because niggas is going to be wanting to take selfies with this nigga and say, oh, he was there. But what did you use your platform for if your next single is going to be about some random shit?
Yep.
So I get what everybody's saying. That nigga be out here marching, but yes, nigga, it's time to use that platform. I'm going to give J. Cole a break here, though, because of what he did with his childhood home. But I got something to say about giving niggas breaks, too. Let's go back to these lyrics. She struck me as somebody blessed enough to grow up in a conscious environment with parents that know about struggle for liberation and in turn they provide her with a perspective and awareness of a system unfairness that afflicts him and the clearest understanding of what we got to do to get free. And the frustration that fills her words and scenes come from the fact that most people don't see. Just cause you woke and I'm not, that shit ain't no reason to talk like you're better than me. Whoa. She never said that this nigga, she was even alluding to being better than this nigga. She just said that niggas was quiet. Mm-hmm. And she never said his name. He took offense to a tweet. So unless Omen, who's from Chicago, who's on Dreamville, who knows J. Cole, goes to J. Cole and say, hey, man, my girl No Name dissing you, fam. She's not even talking about you. How
do we know that didn't happen? Did that happen?
We don't know that it happened, but J. Cole didn't say that it happened either. And he was so honest on Twitter about shit after the song. So, hey.
So he didn't necessarily come out on Twitter and say, hey, yo, hey, No Name, I know Omen let me know. He put me up on game. He said you was talking to me. That's not what he did. He didn't do that.
And I got something for what you just said with that, too. But this nigga basically was like, man, Joe, don't be acting like you better than me, Queen. Let's put the two words. Don't be acting like you better than me, Queen, because you out here. Nigga, on the defensive for what? What are you on the defensive for, Cole? But this is not a diss song. This is just a conversation between a man and a woman. And we know how these things go left. We're both married. Mm-hmm. It's just some things you just got to let the fuck go. Especially if your name wasn't said. But I keep going. And I understand what some people was like. Reading the words, I was like, oh, this nigga's fucked up. This nigga.
But you know when a motherfucker talking about you, though.
Fam, no, not in the motherfucking tweets about artists being quiet. Especially if you said, hey, man, I marched. Mm-hmm. I do things. I donate money. She ain't talking about me. It's definitely, let me pause, let me wait. How you gonna lead when you attacking the very same niggas that really do the shit that you saying? Instead of conveying you holier, come help us. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. How the fuck does she know what the fuck you do? But she know how some niggas just be on Twitter. And the fucked up thing about it is that nigga Cole be on Twitter like once in a blue fucking moon.
Oh yeah,
Kendrick, them two niggas don't be on social media until something.
Or at least
drops.
they don't post.
They don't post.
I think J. Cole is on social media all the time. I think he's like.
Nah, I don't think
he be on his not necessarily his burner account, but he be on his account. I think J. Cole just looks at the.
I don't think that nigga look at shit.
I think he observes the comments and shit that happens.
I think when niggas say some shit to him, he goes and look at it.
So how does he know that? So did somebody let him know, like, hey, bro, she might be talking about you. She might not be talking about you. But go check that shit out, though.
See, here's the thing. When she said that tweet, the first two people that they automatically said something about was Kendrick and J. Cole. So the people said that. She didn't. Mm-hmm. And them niggas don't be on social at all. Mm-mm. So again, like, this is definitely, to me, hey, man, you taking offense to some shit that really might not have nothing to do with you. She might have been talking about them. But them niggas don't be on social. Mm-hmm. Them niggas don't be out there like that. They pop in and pop out. And it is, at least to me, very much known that them niggas do shit for their communities. Mm-hmm. So again, this is definitely one of those, nigga, if you do all the shit that you say you do, fuck is you writing this shit for? Mm-hmm. Why? Why did you feel the need to express yourself about what you do and how Queen could do a better way of talking to people?
Yeah.
That right. See, let me keep going. Shit. It's a reason it took like 200 years for our ancestors just to get free. Nigga, women been on the front lines of this shit since they fucking won, fam. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be that guy. Cause we did our thing too, but that's some shit you can't say. So let me keep going. These shackles be locking the mental way more than the physical. I look at the freedom like trees can't grow a forest like overnight. He's right. Hit the ghetto, start slowly planting your seeds. Fuck is the point of you preaching your message to those that already believe? Mm-hmm. I like that line, but I don't like that line. Fuck is the point you preaching your message to those that already believe what you believe? That's the point of you using your platform. Because everybody that listens to you, clearly, if you look at the fucking room, everybody that listens to you don't necessarily believe what you might necessarily believe. Because there's a lot of white people that listen to Jermaine Cole, fam. There's a lot. I seen it. And they ain't necessarily gonna like it if this nigga comes out with a black fist. Everybody don't believe what you believe. Now, if we're in a room together and it's me, you, and such, why the fuck I'm preaching to you about some shit that we all believe? That's why when niggas be like, yo, when we be arguing, sometimes when people be arguing, I be like, yo, we in the same thing, so let's just move on. Yeah. And then you got that one nigga that still, but no, fuck that shit. Nigga, we all believe you, fam. You ain't gotta know fuck that shit. But clearly, J. Cole does not understand that his fan base, part of his fan base, might not give a flying fuck about Black Lives Matter. They might be in the All Lives Matter crew, Blue Lives Matter crew, whatever Lives Matter crew, and be like, fuck niggas. But I like J. Cole.
I'm pretty sure 50% of J. Cole's fan base is white. Pretty sure.
Because he is.
Well, yeah. But
so I'm saying, like, I get what he's saying. He's right. Mm-hmm. But that's why you use your platform also. Because now I have something to give to that motherfucker that might be a fan of yours, that might be like, I don't like all of this shit. Like, man, listen. And then they might go, you know what? J. Cole is right. Or they might like fuck. They might say fuck this shit. Hey, I'm on some fucker retweet. Most people is sheep. You don't even tweet, nigga. You don't even tweet. You got all the answers, but how you gonna reach? Then this nigga said, if I could make one more suggestion respectfully, I would say it's more effective to treat people like children. What? Nigga, we ain't at that time, fam. Also, because people not, oh man, let's just treat them like a kid. That's why we in this shit in the fucking first place. Yeah. Because we be trying to have honest conversations and motherfuckers be like, nah. So, I'm going to leave it at that.
And Bang is so crazy too, bro. You was put like, and then it turned into, oh shit, he dissing the crib.
No, I was joking around.
I know you was. I know you was joking around. I saw exactly what you was doing, and you was putting the battery in niggas' backs.
Yeah, I was putting the battery in their backs. I was joking around. That was all satire.
I said that shit was so fucking funny. Like, Bang, put the battery in these niggas, Chicago niggas' back. Like, yo, he dissing the crib. Y'all go get this nigga. Get this nigga.
Fuck out of here. Nigga, if it was Lupe, you know what I'm saying?
Bang turned it into Bang turned that shit into J. Cole versus Chicago quickly.
Nigga, if it was Lupe, niggas would be out here. Fuck you talking about?
Oh my God, man. Like, but at the end of the day, man, I agree with
this
agree
Lupe
with you.
Nigga, what's wrong with you, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga.
I agree with you. They probably, I mean, it's easy to say niggas can pick up the phone and call or whatever, reach out to her personally, you know what I'm saying, behind closed doors. I mean, but at the end of the day, these niggas are still artists. J. Cole's an artist. He felt like the way to get his thoughts off was through song.
So I'm glad that you said what you just say.
Through song.
No, say the whole sentence you just said.
I said that's fine. No, I said.
Say
what did I say?
You said that's fine. Some ways, he's an artist. Sometimes they feel like the best way to get their thoughts.
Yeah, to get their thoughts off us through songs, and that's perfectly okay.
Pause. I'm glad that you said that. Let's go to No Name. Let's go to No Name because we're gonna have an honest conversation about Jermaine Cole today, ladies and gentlemen.
This nigga, yeah, boy.
So No Name, I didn't again. For those who might not be listening to everything J. Cole, what I'm talking about, this is not a diss song. I don't think J. Cole was dissing her. I think it was social commentary. I think he was trying to have a conversation through song. And just like a lot of conversations through men and women, we say certain things. It's just like, we shouldn't have said that.
I'll read No Name's lyrics and then you stop me when you want to.
Go ahead. We about to go ahead and put it to Deacon Mike B.
When you stop me as soon as you're ready to, analyze one of the lyrics.
I don't even want you to go to verse 1 because I'm going to have something to say about verse 1. Just go straight to verse 2. Just go to chapter 1, verse 2.
Okay, is this way it starts like one girl missing, another.
No. Verse 2. But niggas in the back.
Hold on, wait. Let me see. Hold on.
Song 33.
Let me pull up the. Hold on, I was looking at it.
Yeah,
Did she tweet these?
No. J. Cole tweeted the song though.
Do they got this on Genius? Okay, they got it.
Yeah, they got it on Genius.
All right, I'm on Genius. Verse 2. But niggas in the back quiet as a church mouse. Basement studio when duty calls to get the verse out. I guess the ego hurt now. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. She going on this.
Just. Do the word.
She going on this nigga. All right, basement studio when duty calls to get the verse out. I guess the ego hurt now. It's time to go to work. Wow, look at him go. He really about to write about me when the world is in smokes, when it's people in trees, when George was begging for his mother saying he couldn't breathe. You thought to write about me?
Pause. I should hit you without the legs. Pause. That's Mike. You said as an artist, sometimes you want to get your thoughts off. So out of all the fucking shit that's going on in the world, you write a song addressing No Name Gypsy's tweet, my nigga? That's why this ain't even this song. This is a woman looking at a man like, nigga, see all this shit going on and you worried about my motherfucking tweet? Which goes to what? Like, nigga, you didn't even have to worry about that tweet. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. It's been a couple of motherfuckers since this that has been found hanged. It's been nooses found without people on it around this fucking country. George Floyd died. God damn it, they ain't found Breonna. They ain't arrested the niggas who killed Breonna Taylor yet. They fired the cop though. It was another Latino brother that just got killed by cops thinking he was robbing a joint, but he was security. But you writing raps about how she should take a different tone in addressing us?
J. Cole turned it into a distraction when it shouldn't have never been a distraction in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
What was the fucking point?
I can see that.
It was like, I don't think it was a diss. But I did listen to the song, was like, okay, that really you could have just called her. You really could have just hit Chance and been like, yo, man, he got Chance number. I guarantee you he probably got Chance number or can get in contact with Chance. Hey, man, Chance. Hey, what's up with No Name, man?
Cole had to show you niggas he could still rabbity rap too, though, at the same time.
Pause. Go to verse 3.
Verse 3, No Name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Yo, but little did I know all my reading would be a bother. It's trans women's being murdered, and this is all you can offer. Is all he can offer. And this is y'all. And this is all y'all receive. Distracted from the convo with organizers. They talking abolishing the police, and this the new world order. We democratize Amazon. We burn down borders. This is a new vanguard. I'm the new vanguard.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
You send out that tweet. She sends out that tweet. And he's bothered by it. All this shit going on. And that rap, which was good, was all you can offer. And this is all y'all get. Oh, man, he rapping, man. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to him. But it's about a woman who sends out a tweet and he wants to address her to let her know, all right, man, I know you grew up around some smart people. I know you straight. You grew up around some smart people. I know you've been around and that thing, so it's cool. But you know what, man? Everybody ain't got the thought process like you. That right there is the same basis of the conversation that's pissing me off with Stephen A. Smith getting mad at Kyrie Irving for all of a sudden wants to do some shit. Nigga,
let me stop you real quick, Bang. I want to let me play a quick devil's advocate real quick.
Go ahead.
Could it possibly be, I'm not even gonna say it could possibly be like that was actually J. Cole's motive in the first place.
Nah.
But it could have been that this was now I'm gonna give you the actual like what this possibly has done. This has possibly given No Name more looks, and like he wants people to get.
Why the fuck is we get like more looks for what? This
education, like she could not looks for music, not looks for music, but for the knowledge that she's giving out, for the knowledge that people she's giving out. I'm just asking
because J. Cole, she don't need, because then that's you saying she needs J. Cole to put on a higher pedestal.
Not even musically though.
No,
just for the education
I don't
purposes.
give a fuck if it's music, education, lifestyle, fucking fashion. Right. I don't give a fuck. This is you saying. See, this is where I be understanding where women be coming from sometimes. Because that's you saying that she needs J. You might not mean it that way, but what you just said is like you saying that she needs J. Cole to put her on the proper pedestal. Nigga, she said y'all ain't talking. And you got agitated. So then this, all right, Queen. So basically what you saying is J. Cole, you might not mean it that way, but what you saying is basically, oh man, well shit, Queen, since you know everything, well shit, let me go ahead and push you out there even more. Nigga, why you do this, God? From a presentation standpoint, the song is garbage. He's rapping his ass off, but he's rapping about a woman who is basically he chastised her, but then at the same time was like, you know, hey man, you smart, you talented, and everything, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't got to come at me wrong. Shit, teach me. Now, let me know what I should do. But then you, particularly you, say, man, maybe you trying to push her. No, nigga. What she's saying is that y'all niggas, and this is where I'm about to put everything in the capsule, ladies and gentlemen. And I know niggas is going to be mad at me just like sometimes, like they be like, all right, well, you know, I know what you were saying. But no, a lot of these motherfucking rappers that y'all love and shit, talking about they for the people ain't necessary for the people. I'm not saying that it's J. Cole. I'm not saying that it's Kendrick Lamar, because I honestly believe that them two niggas are for us. But there's a lot of niggas that's in this ilk are basically like Chris Spencer on Don't Be a Menace. Yeah. Got the kufi, got the hat on, got the fucking shirt on and shit, Black Power, but go get the white woman. Not saying that there's anything wrong with interracial relationships, but everything he preaches is the opposite of what he's doing. That's the point. Or like Clarence Williams III and I'm gonna get you sucker. Everything you preaching is the total opposite of what you're doing. And here's another thing. I think for some people, they just want to hit raps. They just want to hear J. Cole rap. They ain't heard J. Cole in a while. I just want to hear J. Cole rap. Hey, cool, rapidy rap. So he gets his rapidy raps off. Yeah. And he tells you, hey, man, I ain't smart as what y'all motherfuckers think I am. Right off the bat. And that's where I got on the Cole stance. This nigga told y'all. And he's like most niggas. Every nigga ain't got the answer. Yep. Every nigga that rap, just because I rap and I got a college education, the shit that I spit about ain't no motherfucking thesis. Like, motherfucker, this ain't goddamn no damn essay. This is me just rapping. I'm rapidy rapping. So y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. Because everything y'all see that I say They hear me say it's like, oh man, this goddamn Cole's so smart. He's you gotta have a college education to understand this shit.
Not at all. J. Cole is a great ass rapper, but he really is. He brings simplicity with his bars.
Yes,
like, it ain't.
So you motherfuckers shut the fuck up. All right, let me just say this shit now. You motherfuckers shut the fuck up because he just told y'all niggas that he even said them shits in the tweets that he sent out afterwards. I just be rapping, fam. I just be rapping. That's all, fam. I just be rapping. Shut the fuck up, you Cole stans. I don't want to hear you motherfuckers tell me how smart Cole is with his lyrics and how he's advancing the culture with these lyrics. And you need to have a fucking PhD to listen to this shit and how Cole went over my head because clearly he continues to say, nigga, I just be rapping. And he going over y'all motherfuckers' heads because y'all don't want to believe the fact that this nigga just a rapidy ass rapping nigga. Mm-hmm. That's what he is, my nigga. Cole is a rappity rapping ass nigga. Can he rap? Yes, but ain't nothing deep about that motherfucking shit. Ain't shit Cole said in my fucking history of listening to J. Cole made me go, oh man. Mm-hmm. God damn, I really need to. Oh, shit. Let me stop fucking these bitches, man. And here's another thing about Cole. While both of those songs wasn't diss songs to me, if we want to classify No Name Gypsy song and his song as diss songs, as somebody would possibly do, this nigga got washed by No Name and Diggy Simmons. Who?
Diggy washed him too?
Yes, that nigga got washed. When he came.
Oh yeah, that was when he was making those comments about his sister.
Yes, and he had to walk them bitches back. Ladies and gentlemen, your king, J. Cole, got washed by Run Son and a chick that goes by No Name. That nigga can go to the back of the bus.
You stupid. I think, you know what, and looking at all of the tweets that J. Cole had sent out after he released the song, I honor one part of the tweet. I think this party could have just tweeted this and then we could have like, all right, cool, like continue to bring awareness and push the agenda. He said he hasn't done a lot of reading and he doesn't feel well equipped as a leader in these times.
Man,
but I do a lot of thinking and I appreciate her and others like her because they challenge my beliefs and I feel that in these times that is important. That's the perfect statement right there.
He could have tweeted that bitch out.
He could have tweeted that out and then we could have boom. Let's move on to
this nigga could have tweeted that shit out. He could have tweeted that shit out. He could have got with Colin Kaepernick. He could have got with Colin Kaepernick. He could have got with Colin Kaepernick and shit. He could have donated some money to Colin, had a deeper conversation. Then next thing we know, we have a more militant album from J. Cole or some shit. He could have did that shit. No, this nigga decides to write a fucking song about No Name, about how, hey, queen, I know you smarter than me. But you ain't got to come at me like that. No, nigga, you could have used exactly that tweet that Mike B just read. That could have been your tweet.
In response.
But your fucking ass didn't want to look weak. You didn't want to look like a bitch in saying that. Man, I can't come out on Twitter and say that shit. But when you saw niggas giving you a backlash, which I was not one of those niggas that gave a backlash because I knew what he was trying to do. He just did that shit in the wrong way, but he was rapping. I ain't give a fuck, like, you know what, whatever. But he was rapping. Mm-hmm. But I understand where people are coming from.
Yeah.
I understand it. I understand both sides here. And I don't think no side was wrong here. I think that the people, oh man, I don't think he dissed her, but I also believe that he didn't have to gaslight the situation. Mm-hmm. You don't diss somebody gaslighting. You just sometimes in a known or unknown way gaslight a situation, put light to a fire to a situation that doesn't have to be there. Oh baby, you ain't, look man, like when a nigga cheat on a woman, be like, you know, it was your fault why I cheated, like. Like, so I see what Cole was trying to do, but as No Name Gypsy said so eloquently, He really about to write about me when the world is in smokes, when it's people in trees. When George was begging for his mother, saying he couldn't breathe, you thought to write about me? Bars. Nigga, do you know the look in a woman's face when she say that shit so sarcastically?
Yeah.
All this shit going on, and you thought to write about little old me. Oh, ain't I special? Oh. And that's the other part why this ain't no diss song, but he still got washed by Diggy Simmons.
You dumb.
In No Name. This nigga's 0 for 2.
You dumb.
This nigga's 0 for 2. And he's 0 for 2 because he fucked up lyrically. Because he said some shit. J. Cole's lost both of his pseudo battles.
Did J. Cole actually did he diss Diggy? Did he like
I don't
make a
think
diss
he
song?
dissed Diggy but he lied about fucking one of his sisters.
Yeah.
And
I
Diggy
remember
came
that.
at his ass and he had to apologize. Hey man, my bad. I was just rapping. Everything can't be. I was just rapping. Jermaine
I was just about
Cole.
to say J. Cole might need to stop rapping.
Yes, nigga. Every time somebody come on, oh man, I just be rapping, fam. Don't be mind me. Don't mind me. That's why I laugh at these fucks that be like, yeah, you know, that J. Cole be going over y'all heads. Clearly he be going over y'all heads. Except for me, Diggy, and No Name. Diggy was like, hey man. Like, he basically shitted on this nigga for saying that he fucked though. He did anything with his sister and had to say, oh man, my bad.
I think him and his sister went to the same college, right?
I don't know.
Like I think that's what it was.
But
I think they went to the same school.
He fucked up and putting the Simmons name in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then but
guys, don't turn it into it. But let's not turn our backs on Cole, y'all. Like, don't do it. Like he made a mistake. He didn't use his words wisely. That seems to be what the thing is nowadays. Like, things are getting worded wrong. People are taking things the wrong way, or things are not being said properly. That's, I guess, we're about to go into we're gonna switch it over to the like the Kendrick Perkins and like Stephen A. and Kyrie type thing. I think
fuck
that's
Kendrick Perkins.
Shit ain't getting said right, bro. Like, motherfuckers gotta just
fuck Kendrick Perkins.
We're not using our words properly.
That I'm using my word right. Fuck Kendrick Perkins, G.
We're not using our words. So, but don't turn y'all back on Cole, y'all. We still
you know how to fuck. Hey, look, man. First of all, I've probably watched First Take less than I have because of work. But then when I turn it on there and I see what I saw, I'm looking at Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins funny and the like, just like Steven Jackson and some others are. So for those who don't know, the NBA is going through a thing where they're trying to figure out the shit about playing and everything, and the Players Association is trying to go through these things as well. Well, Chris Paul is the president. Kyrie Irving is the vice president. Mm-hmm. And apparently Kyrie was like, hey, yeah, y'all gonna play. Kyrie's not playing, ladies and gentlemen. He's hurt. But, y'all playing that thing. But things happen, as we see happen in the world.
Yep.
And Kyrie is having a change of heart. We talked about it last week during the Kyrie X episode, so you could go through the archives on there. But Kendrick Perkins has started to say some things about Kyrie Irving. On one episode of The Jump, I believe, he said that he had a bird brain.
He said if you if you put Kyrie's brain inside of a bird, it's flying backwards.
Yeah,
or some shit like
that. Some shit like that.
I'm like, bro, what? What?
Called him stupid.
That's calling somebody stupid, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
Stephen A.
That's what I was saying as far as
now,
like using your words, bro.
With this new players coalition in the NBA, which most notably include players such as Kyrie Irving, Dwight Howard, and Avery Bradley. Both Avery Bradley and Dwight Howard are Lakers, and the Lakers are one of the favorites to winning this intramural NBA championship.
I really do not want the NBA season to come back, bro.
I don't either.
Man, I don't want this shit to come back, bro.
Shit don't even feel fucking right.
The more dialogue and conversations,
it feels dirty.
And arguments that we're having about this shit, bro, it just don't feel authentic at all, man.
It feels dirty as fuck.
Man, but continue explaining what's going on right now.
That's all. But we know why some niggas want to play because that keeps money in their pocket. Whatever. I get it. I'm not blind to the fact that there's some NBA players living check to check now. I'm not blind to the fact that some people really need that check. I'm not blind to the fact that some people want to use the money that they make to put it towards some of these causes. All I'm saying is this shit just feels dirty. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to see this shit. It just don't feel right. And some of the reasons that Kyrie brought up is, one, it is going to take away from the stuff that's going on. As soon as niggas see basketball on the court, it might sound bad. What I'm saying is, but as soon as they see niggas on the court, man, they gonna change the subject. Yep. It is what it is. We're probably not gonna see ESPN talking as much as Black Lives Matter and equity and equality more than we see now.
And we discussed this on a prior episode, and we were saying, like, what can possibly be done to where we have NBA, but what are we doing? What is the NBA doing? What are players doing when they're out there in Orlando? What is going on with, like, when we televise this on TV? What are we doing to still keep the awareness going? What are we still doing to push the agenda with the Black Lives Matter and everything that's going on in the world right now and still play basketball? How is it possible? How is it possible? How is it possible?
Motherfuckers being away from their crib for 3 months and all that shit, no pussy.
It's yeah.
But you gonna have a comedian come down, tell some jokes. Got DJ.
Wait, what did they say? What did they say that they were gonna accommodate? I think they started to come out with more details about what's
they
gonna
have
be
a comic come down. They have comedy. They're gonna have like the game room and shit. And with NBA 2K, a chef. No, a bunch of other shit. Like whatever, man. Shit just don't feel right at all.
It don't. It really don't, man.
But Kyrie throwing out his joints. Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins have been the most vocal. But how they're being vocal has been what I believe has been dangerous. Mm-hmm. There have been some people, like Jay Williams said that while he don't agree with them and how he don't agree with the way that they're going about it, don't necessarily think the plan is the best, they're starting the conversation. But that's the way that you address this shit, by not making your fellow man look stupid. Especially during this time, we don't need black people telling other people that this black person is stupid. Mm-hmm. Not at this time.
Not at this time, guys.
You don't really want to do it at all.
That's what
but I'm about to do that shit to Kendrick Perkins today, so I mean,
quote unquote, that's what they in quotation, that's what they want us to do, y'all.
That's what they want us to do. But you know what? I'm about to do it to Kendrick Perkins. So hey.
You dumb.
But after the second round, there was a couple of players that I saw say some shit about Kendrick Perkins. Wilson Chandler talked about, how it was a shame seeing a former player talk about another player like that. Matter of fact, Kendrick Perkins put out a tweet talking about some motherfuckers better be lucky. They all talking about some of the cupcake shit that this nigga has really been poking at this man. And KD calls him a sellout. And all of a sudden, KD and them are the only people that's wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, let me say I am not a fan of the word sellout. Not. Unless it comes with just cause. Because people be using these words so willy-nilly. Just because you don't agree with somebody, you a sellout and all that shit. No, you just got a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
But here's why I'm going to call Kendrick Perkins a sellout. It's not about him disagreeing with Kyrie. Mm-hmm. It's about how he's disagreeing with him.
Yeah.
Why you got to go on TV and say if you put that man brain in a bird, it's gonna fly backwards?
Yeah, that was the first. That was like the first thing he said too. Right? He lost me as soon as he said that shit.
You right? Like, so you doing that shit to make a joke to be entertaining?
Yeah, that was enough.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was a no-go, Kendrick.
Is that it, fam? That's the sellout right there. That's it. Because you went on there and you didn't say, I disagree with this man. I think it's this and that. Oh, you basically just called this man stupid on national television to make people laugh, to bring entertainment to this shit, to shuck and jive pretty much on TV.
Yep.
So you could be the foremost person to disagree with these people playing.
Yep.
And then you do this shit again. And then when this nigga KD calls you a sellout, now you on fucking TV talking about some.
I live in a millionaire community. I gotta take my kids to school.
He's the only one of two people that's like, nigga,
kids
I ain't no millionaire, Kendrick Perkins. I am not a millionaire. I am far from it. I owe more people than I got money. My son is one of 2 black boys in his kindergarten class. To you, I say, so the fuck what?
Miss us with that one.
Miss me with that one. With the kindergarten, I was like, damn, this nigga's only one of 2 black kids? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. But then it was like 2 more black girls came up, and I was like, oh, thank God. But he look, that's like that for a lot of people in a lot of these communities is black.
Yeah.
Miss me with that shit. What you got mad at the fact is that you picked up your kid and them niggas was like, oh, your dad's a sellout.
He gonna have to deal with that.
Hey, KD called your dad a sellout. Is he mad? And he went to Kendrick, was like, Dad, what's a sellout? And he was like, wait a minute, what?
I think his son might be older though. I think his son. How old is his son?
I don't give a fuck if his son was 10. Hey, Dad, they called you a sellout. Why KD calling you a sellout, fam? He called me a what? Oh, shit. I don't want to have to talk about that with my kid. That's why your fucking ass is sad, fam. Because you got to talk about some shit around the kids. Gee, that's why. But let me just say this shit, fam. That's why they calling you a sellout. Not calling you a sellout because you disagree with Kyrie. It's the way that you're explaining how you disagree with Kyrie. It's how you're moving on TV. You're doing that shit for a reason. You could have easily just said, nah, I disagree with the plan. I've been on the calls. I've heard it. I don't really think that they're going in the right direction. I think I think this and that. And you could did all that shit without calling that man a bird brain and then getting on Twitter talking about some, I could really expose some of the fuck shit that be going on. Then, I had to erase that tweet. You erased that tweet because somebody hit your ass like, fam, you going a little bit too ham. Then you get on that shit crying and talking about some, yo, sister.
Your sister, my wife,
Miss Veronica Perkins or whatever her name is.
When you came to our crib,
she cooked for you oxtails. Nigga.
She still got love for you.
Look, there's many people, Kendrick, there's many people that I went over their house, family cooked, all that shit, that I ain't cool with right now. And I still got love for them. Yep. But we just ain't moving in the same direction as your fucking ass is. Yeah. So don't try to get on TV talking about some gaslighting. Male to male. Now you're on TV, you got this platform, and yeah, you know, I still got love for you, player. And yeah, my wife, your sister, she got love for you too, brother. If that was the case, you wouldn't go on TV calling that man a bird brain. You wouldn't. You was very disrespectful to that man. So when they give you that disrespect back, now all of a sudden it's fuck out of here, Kendrick. Fuck out of here. You was wrong for saying that shit then. You wrong for going on TV and acting the way that you fucking acting. That shit was some clown shit. That shit was all the fucking way wrong. And you know what? If your motherfucking ass ain't gonna admit to that shit, if you not gonna admit to that shit, but you gonna get on TV and try to pull that there, That's whole shit, man. And you know what? It is what it is at this point. Like,
we gonna agree to disagree, ladies and gentlemen. We are, man, but at the same time, we trying to get to we're trying to reach the same goal, but we just gotta watch your words, B. Watch how you.
And there's nothing wrong, like
nothing wrong with agreeing to disagreeing, bro. But you can't get on the platform, bro, and just
you can't.
You gotta use the platform the right way.
And then also, you can't get on these platforms like now.
Yep.
That's the crazy thing. And then when they went on, when they first talked about that shit on First Take, when they first did that shit on First Take, and how Stephen A. and Max Kellerman was like the first day of the sellout shit. Like, they drugged this bitch 2 days, ladies and gentlemen. That's the other part of this shit.
Oh,
they drugged this shit 2 days.
First Take do that a lot. They drag a lot of stuff.
Like, but I mean, I know it ain't a lot of shit going on in the world right now, but you didn't have to drag this 2 days.
Yep.
This 2 days.
Yep. That's the last thing we need right now, guys. The last thing we need. We don't need that right now, guys. We gotta these Kendrick, Kyrie, KD, all you guys, man. We gotta just get on the same page with this shit. But the NBA shit, though, at the end of the day, this is just more reasoning to why we don't need the NBA at all. This is all just shout out to Scott and Barbershop. Kyrie was right. Kyrie was right.
Yeah,
that's the name of their latest episode. Y'all go check them out.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Kyrie was right. This is a distraction. This is a big distraction. It's a big distraction, guys. And yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on the NBA talk, though. We'll see.
I'm good on the NBA, fam. Like,
I'm good on it too.
And then, you know what's crazy? I get what's crazy is LeBron not saying shit. His silence is deafening to me. Like, and this is no disrespect to LeBron. This ain't even going in the direction that I think.
Bron has already made it clear that he want to hoop.
But we know why he want to hoop. Let's be real. Why is LeBron hooping? Because he just like basketball? He want that title. We know about LeBron want to hoop.
Now Bron's speaking out about everything else that's going on in the world, but as far as like this NBA thing, though,
that's what's deafening to me.
We're waiting for the statement from LeBron.
If there's infighting, and if there's infighting, which I'm going to fuck it, I'll say it when it gets to that point. Yeah. But it's infighting going on in the NBA about if they should play, should not play. Patrick Beverly had the realest tweet of 2020. If LeBron say he playing, we all playing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So if there's one person right now that really had the power, in my opinion, to change all of this shit, it is LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think LeBron James will have the power to shut to calm down the Kyrie side. The Kyrie, Avery, especially when two of them niggas is his teammates.
Yep.
And I also believe he would make sure that the other players on the other side handle what they need to handle. Maybe that's going behind the scenes.
Closed doors. Yep, maybe.
Maybe that is. But the fact that all of this shit went down, Jack, and we ain't heard a peep from LeBron about that shit.
Yep.
Makes me believe one of two things. He spoke, and he like, whatever y'all do from that, it is what it is, but we playing. or he's the battery in Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. Smith's back.
I hope it ain't too. I wouldn't think that though. But we got a whole month though. I think anything can happen within this next month. That's why they're pushing it back all the way to, I guess, to the end of July. Like that's a lot of time in between, Joe. Like, we got to.
It is, but the shit. Look, I got a problem with the NBA Players Association. Mm-hmm. It seems like to me that they ain't on the same page. Chris Paul ain't on the same page with his people.
Yeah. Like, how often are they having these conference calls? Are they? I
don't know, but Kyrie was the one who put this one together. The one with the 100 people.
Okay.
And
these 100. These people. These are all players.
These was all players. Yeah. What's his name? Lou Williams came out and said he 50-50. Yeah. He's on the Clippers, one of the other favorites.
Mm-hmm. And once again, we see, this ain't even about COVID no more.
Yeah, right. This ain't even about COVID no more.
It's not about COVID anymore. This is beyond COVID.
Even though there are players who are concerned, because you in the bubble, is this shit really safe? Like, what the fuck going on, fam? So there are people who are looking at this family-wise and be like, But a lot of this is also, man, we don't want to take away from this shit, man. And here's the thing. Basketball, if it was just starting out, I understand. Mm-hmm. Like if it was like the NFL and Major League Baseball trying to get things together. Mm-hmm. But it ain't that.
And I think and when I say that, it is not even about COVID anymore. I think we need to not, like, turn the side eye to COVID. Like, fucking the Texas football team just had, 27 confirmed?
Including Zeke. Oh, you talking about University of Texas.
The Texas football team, the University of Texas.
Yeah.
The football team had 27 confirmed
and
players.
Clemson had 23.
That's nuts. Like, how is this happening? Like, that is, it's not how it's happening. How is it happening? Because it's people outside, and we have simply just, like, took our eyes off of this shit. And that could possibly happen with the NBA if we not careful. Motherfuckers having personal workouts and shit. I saw some clips I saw some pictures of Bron and Ben Simmons. They hooping together, like, in a private workout and shit like that. Like, bro, that shit can spread quick. One person have it, and everybody have it at one point.
And LeBron say, hey, I could do both. So I'm a hoop.
You could do both, bro. Yes, you could definitely, you know what I'm saying, continue to bring
you got a whole,
just
like, because here's the thing. Just like Austin Rivers and Ed Davis, I think it was, who both came out and was like, you know, people ain't living in them $20 million mansions like, you know, the Dwight Howard got it. And people need the money and shit. Everybody ain't got the team LeBron got. Mm-hmm. Everybody ain't got the team that Bron got. They ain't got a Maverick Carter. They ain't got a Rich Paul. They ain't got all of these people to go, hey.
But a lot of people just keep using I see a lot of people speaking out, like Charles Barkley and all these guys talking about they're going to lose a lot of money if we just cancel
the season. They do. See, that's the fucked up part of this shit. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to see the NBA. I forgot who it was. I think it was Shaq. I'm with Shaq. This shit is an asterisk. If you win this bitch, you ain't win an NBA title to me. If you win this shit, you won an NBA intramural championship. You didn't win an NBA title.
That's why there really shouldn't be a push for these guys to like get out there and hoop unless it's just for the paycheck. Because if you win the title, I mean, really, like you said, it's gonna have an asterisk on it anyway. And niggas know that. LeBron know that. LeBron should know that. He know it.
Man, LeBron don't give a fuck about that shit. LeBron, look, I want my what will be his third. His fourth
title.
I want my fourth title. He just want to be like, he just want to get in front of his niggas, but I'm the greatest in the world. Look at what we had to go through to even get this title. We had to go through COVID. That, you know, that's what niggas gonna do.
Let that one go.
We went through COVID. We went through protest, and I did all of that, and I still I rise. Still I rise. I still win the NBA championship. I'm the greatest of all time. Yeah. That's what he wants. That's cool. But this shit, man, this don't feel right. It hasn't felt right. This shit don't feel right with Kendrick Perkins crying on TV. This nigga Kendrick Perkins is too big to be crying about any of this shit. Let's just be real. This nigga is too tall, too big, got too much facial hair to be on. His voice too deep.
I mean, he was soft in the paint when he hooped, so I'm not surprised.
Hey, see, that's okay. That nigga is too fucking big to be on TV talking about some yo sister, my wife, oxtails.
He used to get bullied on the court, so I'm not shocked.
He's
here.
too big for he's too big for he's too big for Skip Bayless to say that he's the oldest 35-year-old man he's ever seen in his life.
This nigga Skip Bayless said that?
Yes, he did. Skip.
Skip stupid.
He said I didn't because he put Kendrick Perkins said something about what's his name's age, Skip Bayless. He's like, I'll take that. But then I looked at his age and I was like, wait a minute, he's 35. He's like a month older than LeBron James. He's the oldest 35-year-old man I've ever seen in my life. Skip. Skip. Come on, Skip.
He was hanging around teams still trying to hoop and shit. So
come on,
Skip.
Really
questioning how old he was. We wasn't sure.
Come on, Skip. Yeah, man. Come on, Skip.
Low key, Kendrick Perkins just still want to play basketball.
Man, low key, Kendrick Perkins just want to be on the. He just want to be on the court.
He want to be on the team.
He like all these niggas, man. That came in when I came in. They still left.
They still around.
They still around. And look at me. I'm on ESPN trying to make a name for myself. Mm-hmm. You know, I could talk this sports shit without dissing niggas the way that I do, but shit, I'm trying to get on that level because the diss a nigga, that's all they saying. That is all Kevin Durant and them is saying. If you feel like you got to diss a nigga to get some TV shine.
Yep.
That's it. That's all, man. And I'm sorry, man. Kendrick Perkins is some whole shit. Like, you could disagree with Kyrie Irving. Me, my nigga Brian Crawford, shouts out to Brian Crawford, my big brother Sean Davis, we disagreed. Me and Byron, excuse me, I'm thinking about a rumor. Me and Brian disagreed with Sean's take with Kyrie and vice versa. But we not gonna get on TV and be like, this nigga's dumb. And shit like that. We not gonna do that. So we can disagree on that shit and not try to make this man, a black man, look stupid. You can diss black men. You can disagree with one another and not try to make somebody look like a fool unless you got a personal issue with them. Where it's all bets are off, and I can't tell you to be strong, my brother, and support your black brother, whether you disagree or agree. Because if I don't like a nigga, like right now, if I saw Kendrick Perkins, fam, I look at him in line and, hey, how you doing? And I like the handshake could be false. The handshake could be false, because I'm like, man, I'm like,
Kendrick Perkins, you got time to make it right, bro. Get on your national platform.
No, he ain't got no time to make it right because he already got on TV crying like a little bitch. Now, am I wrong for saying he was crying on TV like a little bitch?
No, that's what he was doing.
No, but what I'm saying is, am I wrong for saying that? Yes.
Oh, yeah. But
yeah, I'm wrong for saying that shit. Yes. But then Kendrick Perkins, somebody put me on to this podcast called Some Dude, and some dude was on there, because that's the name of the podcast. Some dude was on there, I think his name was J.R. Bang or some shit. He was on there, he was talking about how I was looking like a bitch crying. He don't know me. He don't know where I come from. He ain't never had my wife's oxtails. I don't think he never had oxtails in his life. I don't know. I think he out there in D.C. I might sick Nick Young on his ass. So is Javaris Crittenton still out? If he out of jail yet? All I'm trying to say is Kyrie is a bird, stupid, blah, blah, blah. Then somebody be like, man, stop acting like a little bitch, Kendrick Perkins. No, Stephen A. I love that even though he said what he said, he's still my brother. Mm-hmm. He's still my brother. And I remember when we cried together. You know, he came to my room. I'll never forget the day. It was May 8th, 2011. He came in my room. We broke bread. We broke bread. And we laid everything out on the table. Yeah. So I just want to say to my brother, that I love him. And that I care for him. And no matter how he feels about me, mm-hmm. I don't feel that way about him because I love him. And his sister, my wife, she loves him too. My kids, your nephews, they love him too. So no matter what he think about me, calling me a sellout, I know what I do in the community. My son is the only person at Ronald E. McNair Magnet High School for the Arts and Entertainment Basketball Academy. He's the only black person in that whole entire school. He's 7'3".
This nigga dumb, y'all. This nigga dumb.
He's 7'3". He's 7'3". 255 pounds. He can beat most men. He can beat most men's ass.
Bang stupid, y'all.
But you know what? JR? Bang be knowing whatever your name is, you don't know me. We never met a day in my life, and we probably never will. But because you a black man, you my brother. Mm-hmm. And if I gave you all the security clearances and you passed it, you come to my wife's house, me and my wife's house, and you can have some oxtails and some string beans, and you can have some Kool-Aid. We got orange, grape, tropical punch with lemonade. We got red. You want some red Kool-Aid? We got some oxtails, some string beans, some candy yams, some cornbread. Oh, you ain't never had no cornbread like you had my wife's cornbread. And some red Kool-Aid waiting for you. And we could break bread. Man. And then I could tell you how I feel, and you could tell me how you feel, and then we go from there. But I love you because you my brother.
And I still got love
for you. Kyrie a bird brain, but then do some shit like, fuck out of here, fam. Some clown shit, fam. I'm sorry, man. Before we get out of here, new music. Did you listen to any of the new music?
I didn't listen to Wale. That Wale one that caught me off guard. I didn't know Wale was dropping.
Yeah, he had deleted everything on his IG except for the album cover.
Wale be.
It's actually nice. I fuck with this Wale.
I'm gonna get to it. I listened to Tiana Taylor. I listened to most of Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor got Leave It In music. She has no clout music on there. I did not know about the one song that I put on it. I mean, I ain't know about the song. Kalani, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave it in music. That's Tiana Taylor right there.
Oh, I got an email, Mike. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I listen to Tiana Taylor mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiana Taylor. It's I'm gonna check it out. I gotta put the headphones on and digest a little more.
Okay, so we won't be up in there. Okay, another month of working from home. Another month from working home. But yeah, Tiana Taylor, she got some no pull out music on that. Kalani, I really would like to see Kalani eat Tiana Taylor out. Sit on her fucking face like the song.
Like the song say. That's exactly what it's in the video. In the video. I definitely thought you had saw that shit.
No, I saw a photo. I thought it was like some modeling shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was a visual bang. They was they nasty.
They nasty. Do you think Tiana Taylor edged out Kalani for album of the year from what R&B album of the year?
It's her album a little bit too long for me though. But I don't know. I gotta listen to it. It's long, bro. Like I was like,
songs, I think.
Bring it down just a slight bit. Well, I don't know yet. The verdict is still out on that one. I listened to the first song on John Legend album. That shit was knocking.
Nigga, that John Legend album, nigga. That nigga, the song with him and Rhapsody, nigga.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to John Legend today.
I was fortunate to listen to that album early.
Okay, yeah, Bang he privileged a little bit, work privileged. Yeah, so
yeah, I was privileged a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get to John Legend album. I didn't listen to that in full. I'm gonna check out Wale as well. Beyonce gave us a Black Lives Matter bop yesterday.
Yeah, she did. She
dropped that late though. She dropped that late in the evening, going to the night. I was like, all right, B. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see dances and TikTok videos to this one, but it's fire though. I like it. I fuck with it. Black Parade. Yeah, Beyonce got one on that one. But yeah, other than that, on the new music, I think we straight.
And now you stayed for the rest of the podcast. If you stayed through the whole podcast, we said at the beginning we got a special announcement. And the Some Dude Pod merch is up. It is live.
Hey.
We got some of your favorite quotes from the joint that's going to be up on there. We got, our face, my face, Mike's face. We got merch for you. We got tees. We got hoodies. We got long sleeves. We got merch up in that for you. So go ahead and check it out. And just to kick it off, the Father's Day special, because this is the Father's Day pod, even though, Happy Father's Day, Mike.
Happy Father's Day, Bang.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. 20% off of all merch on there between, now and the whole month of July. 20% off. We giving you a nice joint.
Nigga, I'm finna rack it up.
Well, you ain't gotta rake it up, nigga. You get the good price because you just go up in there and get you I taught you after the shit.
Give me a phone case, boy.
This nigga. Oh, this nigga. But no, 20% off. Use the promo code SDPOD. That is SD Pod. POD. 20% off of all merch between today, Father's Day, and July 31st. So we giving you a month and a half to get your Some Dude merch for Father's Day or for the 4th of July.
The 4th.
The 4th.
The 4th.
No, the 4th of July. You can celebrate by getting you some Dude.
4th of July. We just say the 4th.
This shit, the 4th of July. We still ain't saying Independence Day, nigga. You gonna say, so you gonna say for July, you gonna say the 5th?
We just gonna get it for the 4th.
You gonna get it for the 5th? Get it for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. To the 31st, the rest of June. I think Flag Day has passed, so you ain't got to wear that shit for that. But shit, today is the first day. Well, yesterday was the first day of summer. Get your Some Dude Pod merch, SD Pod, the promo code. You can go to teespring.com/stores/Some Dude merch store, or just click the link in our bio and you can find it in the Some Dude Pod group. Instagram, Some Dude Pod. All that shit. So we're going to have the merch there. You go ahead and cop. Bow. You know what I'm saying? We might even have something for your lady. Do you want your lady to have my face on her thigh?
They might feel niggas might feel a certain way about that.
Do you want Mike's face on your lady's thigh? We might even have some leggings that one of these days.
Yeah, we might have to run them out. We're going to run that one out.
Mike, I will look.
We're going to run those. Yeah. I have like you said, I have absolutely no problem with that.
Closest thing. Hey, look, closest thing to cheating without cheating.
And at the end of the day, it's not really. It's a like a blank face sort of. So you really
No, you
like
know
not,
it's me. I went to work with my hoodie. Niggas was like, "So you just got your face on your hoodie?" Yup. Yup, nigga. Be like me. All right. Yeah. Be like me. So yes, we gonna have that link for y'all. Y'all go ahead and grab that shit. Y'all go ahead and grab that shit. But yes. There was a couple of people when I put up my hoodie, they was like, yo, you gonna have that shit for sale? So yes, we are kicking off Father's Day, June 21, Father's Day, with the Some Dude merch store. Go ahead and get your merch. And yeah. Anything else, Mike, you wanna fuck up?
Damn, did I fuck up? Oh, no, we good, bag. It's all good. Happy Father's Day.
Happy
To
Father's Day
everybody.
to you too.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Some Dude Pod. Y'all already know what it is, man. Mike B, JR Bang, and then we good.
Oh, word?
I think we good.
Wait a minute. Word? Oh, shit.
What happened now?
Oh, no, I got scared for some shit. I got scared. We don't need that shit. I'm about to go take this kid to go get his haircut, though.
Yeah, I bet then.
So, we'll see how that goes. Some Dude Pod, we out.
Yo, it's your girl, Nate Kel, and this is Some Dude Podcast. We out. Peace.